I see. The Centaur Champion 2 will move up and move to engage Jasmine unless he stopped.
Nope.
It's so difficult for the Centaur Champion to charge up at you with his two-handed sword. Hop, 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 hop,
Geráck
hop.
just blocks him at the final step.
Son of a bitch. And he will bring that two-handed sword down 2 attacks on Geráck.
Uh-huh.
That is not a hit. That is also not a hit.
As it should be.
The Centaur Champion is a team player and will move to engage with Geráck, which is completely fucking superfluous, but it shows off this ability that they have. Leader of the clan. When the Centaur Champion engages an enemy, each other Centaur and ally engage with that enemy. Creature can pop free from it. Whoop!
Okay, sure.
The Centaur Champion 1 attempts to crush you beneath its hooves.
Uh-huh.
2 attacks. 20 versus physical defense.
Well then. 13 damage, I guess.
And you are vulnerable until the start of your next turn.
Uh-huh.
Second attack is not a crit against you, of course, because the invocation of protection, so just another 13 points of damage.
Alright.
These champions don't quite recognize there's a protection invocation going on, so they think that making you vulnerable is good.
Right.
Maybe this was the right battle to invoke that.
It worked on the prairie, it'll work here, damn it.
The fire thing is much less dangerous when you can't be crit.
Okay, that's the end of their turns. Aurelia's escalation die goes back up to 3. The group escalation die goes up to 1.
Yeah.
Aurelia.
So, I mean, if she gets really lucky and crits me a lot, I'm dead, but that will always stay the case, so I will just attack her.
With another starting move because you were confused last turn?
Yes, with a Burning Shadow this time. Ignore the damage because I'm going to roll that manually. Relationship die, escalation die is right. That's not good, but...
That is a miss. Actually,
what a 23 hit.
Is that factoring in the +2 bonus you have for being prone?
No, not yet.
Then the 24 will hit her.
Alright, good. Let me roll the damage then. That is 88 plus 9 plus 2. For 45 points of damage.
Ugh. Her, yeah, she takes that.
In addition to that, since she's staggered, she will also take acid damage. 8.
Yes.
Since that's my level and such.
Yes.
Ongoing, yes.
That's important. Her fur starts to sizzle and burn, in addition to what you did to her with the fucking lightning. Alright. She has had better days, really, for most of her life up until this point. She is used to operating from the shadows. Centaur Champion 1.
Did
He
he
already...
just act?
Yes. Do I have him in the initiative twice? No.
No, it's just...
I guess I was just stupid. Alright, well, he already had his turn. He cheated. As Goger would say.
I want to remember that. I'm an elf. Yes.
Yay!
That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's amazing. Sadly, I can only use all my cool things on other people, but you know, I can go and get some more command points. Hopefully, maybe. Disclaimer. So I'll go here and try to attack this guy.
Okay. Well, you know their stat block.
Oh. Well, I didn't look, but maybe I would have.
28 does, as it turns out, manage to hit.
Okay. It's not really the point I was looking for, so I guess I'll do it again.
Okay.
That is a crit. That's my second crit in this game with this character.
Okay, so, you also have the perk of having, like, a minor sort of effect. This guy is horrifically staggered from 2 stabs of the tooth.
It is the tooth, though, so he's also poisoned for 20 ongoing.
Well, he's fucked.
You know what, if you... I didn't want to do a whole damage thing, but if he's going to be taking ongoing anyway, why don't we just use your terrain stunt thing and make him down? Instead of trying to give him a condition.
Sure. So how that happens is basically Aranas runs up, being like a wood elf super fast, just slices him as he comes up to him, basically drawing the blade, sort of samurai style, and then brings it down upon him again, just like a rare thing he does, where he sort of flips it around and stabs, like as if it was biting you, basically. The tooth rushing in, and something in it just releasing that gust of like boiling, acidic, horrible poison that just enters this guy's body and just like begins to twist, and he just instantly begins to like rot from the inside, turning black and blue and falling down, like screaming as he like tumbles down, just smashing his head on the ground down there, sickeningly turned into some sort of goop.
Yeah, just as Geráck is going to bring his hammer down, just gives Aranas a slight glare of mild annoyance.
And then he looks over to Geráck and he does that like does sort of a nod towards. Well, you can only do not engage with anyone. Damn it. So I can't really give you much. I can't really give you much of anything since you're not engaged with anyone.
There. But, he only had 11 hit points left. His fight is over.
And well, you know what? I can't really. I was gonna give you an extra attack, but you're not engaged with anyone, so it doesn't really work when it's not Aurelia.
Well, you killed the person he was engaged with.
Yeah.
You know, I can throw an axe again. It's not.
You can. That's true. Let's have you use an axe then.
If it costs something,
not towards the other guy. Make an at-will attack as a free action.
Yeah.
Use that tactic.
It's not really worth it though with the recharge.
Do it.
16.
It's a recharge. We'll have many battles here.
So who do you want
and
me
it's
to throw?
cool. Do it.
You want me to arc another axe?
Punt.
Okay. Let's arc another axe at the other range over there.
Eep.
No.
Nope. Doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Clatters against like the rock. Let's blame all the dust that's like sprinkled in the fucking air.
It's in a smoke screen.
Not. You can do a slight frown at you then.
Just throws an axe randomly into the smoke.
Anything else, Manaki?
No, that is all my actions.
Centaur Ranger, tentatively, let's see here. What is it that this does? Yes, that's what he'll do. Charging through the dust, he will invoke his terrain familiarity. As a flashy or tricky maneuver, he will bounce off the rock, and flying in air to get a better shot, he'll fire his longbow at Jasmine.
Oh no!
Jasmine.
And miss. Sidestep.
Well, you did good, Ranger. Your fight is done. Geráck.
So, do you want me to go after the Defiant?
Geráck, listen to me. You know what to do.
You know what to do. Go for it.
No, I don't.
Do it. Just do it. Do whatever you're thinking.
Okay.
Just as long as you don't waste this action running down the damn hill.
Attempting to do something, like moving away, will have you engaged by this champion here.
Oh, fuck.
Go mess him up with 2 attacks.
Well,
got 2 of them.
Fine then. Geráck is about to leap off the plateau, but then...
I know, the champion, catches him with, a hoof and, swats him back onto the plateau.
As Geráck will try to bring his hammer into the chest of the Centaur.
I'm sure you won't regret your actions, Centaur Champion, too. You're a hero of your people.
With a smite evil as well.
You're a hero of your people.
You regret every...
That hits.
Yep. 66 points of damage.
Yep. He's not looking good. He's not staggered, but he's not looking good. You may have caved his chest part of the way through. It's okay. It was not essential.
And here's the second one.
Literally the same fucking roll. Well, let me
the same
tell.
roll, but
I know. Let me tell you who staggered now. Yeah, it's this guy. Yes, you are.
You are.
He does have some twinges of what we would call regret.
Yeah. You know, I would not want to mess with him though. That fucking neck is massive.
Yes.
It's pretty big.
That's why you're not attacking his neck like the Ranger's necks were
Yeah.
attacked. Do you have a quick action that you want to spend on something?
Not really, no.
Okay. Jasmine.
Cute shot. As Jasmine moves up. Aiming at the center.
The Ranger one has more regret.
The Ranger should not have any regret. It is not fitting for him.
Uh-oh.
Also, this will be my power attack for the battle.
Okay.
Automatic 29 damage.
Alright.
Assuming I don't roll a nat 1, of course. What escalation dice we have?
You have a 1.
Sure.
Okay, he's not dead.
Also, that was a 16 plus.
Okay.
Round 2. As
These
I
ones
fire,
are not that good anymore.
You know,
as I fire again. At the Ranger.
he regrets coming to this conclave. That misses.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it does.
Sure. Still, 8 extra points of damage.
Aranas agrees, so it misses.
But it shoots the first arrow further in, and to miss damage. Ranger also died.
As Jasmine puts an elegant bow on, putting on a small show here.
Like the second time you've done that.
It's fucking trick shots intentionally.
Did it train while we were not looking or something?
Like,
I'm
the new
always
class,
trained.
weapon shooter, shoots weapons stuck in people.
Is there anything else you want to do with your turn, Dark?
Nah, my move and quick can go to charity.
Okay. Exilia quickly hustles back up to her feet. Hop, 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 hop. Screaming and screeching her tiger babble in Aurelia's face. Coherent words are long gone for the once calm and cool and collected gloom, now that she's been reduced from major villain to, like, slightly less than major villain. She can't even win a one-on-one. She will attempt to claw and bite at Aurelia. This will be the first attack.
Yep.
This is 28 versus mental defense. That is an odd. This is the second attack. It is a 19 versus mental defense, which is a miss, but it does chain into a rend mind attack.
Don't you fucking dare,
Actually,
please.
that 19 versus mental defense would be a 22 versus mental defense because she stole the
escalation
die.
so it is as well. Crap.
Yes. 50 damage plus another 30.
Well then, that's what I fear. That puts me at 9 hit points.
Yes.
And confused.
And confused.
And confused.
As Raksasa screeches, again in that crazy babble, and her mind absolutely rips into Aurelia's. Visions of her son being stolen from the crib in the night and delivered to the monastery. Visions of Exilia sitting with her water pipe and laughing as the smoke reefs all around her tiger head.
Ongoing damage, maybe?
She does certainly take her ongoing damage and needs to roll a save against that, which she succeeds.
Oh, damn it.
She still has plenty of hit points.
Okay.
Well, may the gods be with you.
Neuraxius snorts, uses a hand, lifts it up as his move action, fucking dismisses the dust out of his way.
Jesus.
And uses the time to try and stare again at Geráck and Aranas, now that he can really get a good look.
Uh-huh.
That will be only 75 points of fire damage because the invocation of protection was activated.
Like it flies towards
Good
Geráck's face,
use.
and there's like a shield that forms ahead of it. Like,
Yes. You're vulnerable to fire damage until the end of the combat, but unless you step away from Aranas, you can't be critted, so...
you have to step over here.
You would have
Which
to
you
be
might
far
do,
away from
honestly. He was just gonna stand there looking at us, dealing god damage.
This is against Aranas. That is
Guy.
a
It's a miss.
The second, the 20, does end up triggering a minor effect, though. Although the flames are, partially dismissed by the quick, reflective holy shield that forms around Geráck, a significant amount of fire does manage to get through. Geráck is dazed for until the end of his next turn, as all of his metal on his body heats up tremendously. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Yes, as it begins to cook him alive.
Ah, Jesus! My sister!
Centaur champion is gonna take his chances. You will get an opportunity attack against him, albeit at a -4 penalty. That is enough to miss him. And because of that, the moving combatant triggers, you take 10 damage as he counterattacks you. And he'll move to try to get to Jasmine.
Nope.
God damn it. And he will use his Hoofs and Slash ability. He will use 1 hoof attack and 1 sword attack.
Alright.
Just do instead of 2 of each. Here's the hoof. 28 versus
That hits,
defense.
yeah.
That would make you vulnerable to him if only he could crit you.
Doesn't matter.
This is his
I'm
sword
always
attack.
here by myself. Okay, I mean, that's good hits, both of them. Yeah, I mean, that's something that happens.
That's a total of 33 points of damage. The champion exults, and then he scrutinizes you because he expected that to do a lot more against the puny wood elf. His neck continues to bulge.
I'm as buff as a player character can possibly be.
Yes. The centaur's a little delusional.
It's all in the
So
strength, right?
swole.
Yes, it's so swole. Aurelia's escalation die goes up to 4 because it is full-on desperation moment. The group's escalation die goes up to 2. Aurelia, you are, of course, confused. You can
Of
retreat.
course.
You can take a campaign loss, and you could imagine through narratively describing, you can get away from the gloom.
Can't you also take 3 or 4 move actions to get away for a bit?
I have multiple options here, the way I see it. I could get some distance between me and the gloom so that she would have to spend 2 move actions to get to me. Alternatively, maybe a more far-fetched thing. I have this gem that would let her heal if someone else in the vicinity heals. There's druids around. They can heal. I just need to get them to heal themselves.
You're confused.
So use
Are
the
any of these
confused to
druids
punch
your
someone.
friends?
Yes, if you considered any of these druids to be your friends, then in your confused state, you would attack your friends.
I mean,
Nice.
no, I do have my quick action breath weapon, which I could accidentally maybe, maybe one of those druids heals herself before Auxilia gets sacked again.
She heard someone yell, "Kill the tiger," and then she's your friend.
The halfling's your friend. His buddy.
So let's do both things. First of all, she's confused, so she's probably going to flail around again, unless you want her to do some crazy shit.
No, I think that's fitting enough after her mind has been rendered as such.
Alright. And then she does think that getting some distance between her and the gloom might not be the worst idea. Maybe she can get a standard action at some point in the far future.
Okay.
So she would essentially like to move in a way that puts 2 move actions between her and
Alright, you'll have
Auxilia.
to roll to disengage from the gloom.
Yes. That is a disengage button. That should be good enough.
Yes, that is sufficient.
Okay. And then, essentially, in the middle of her 2 moves, she would like to use a breath weapon on maybe some of the druids around who might, hopefully on those who look the most distracted, so they don't consider it an immediate attack, but maybe, a side effect of all the battles. So
Sure.
Just
You
spew it
know,
up in the air so they don't
Why
know
don't
where it's
you?
coming from.
Why don't you give me an attack roll for it as you're attacking the
Actually,
mob
yeah,
of
that
people?
all right, that's a d20 plus 12 plus escalation die.
Okay.
25 versus PD against 3 random druids
Okay.
for 29 points of acid damage.
All right, fucking halflings and gnomes go screaming in terrors like acid rains down upon them from the heavens.
Quick, heal yourself.
All right. That would be Aurelia's turn then. And you know what? We'll go ahead and say that sometime before the end of, the druids are acting all around. One of them would end up triggering his ability. I
Great.
will allow you through the blood. What the hell? It sounds neat enough. Go ahead and heal using a recovery.
All right. The question then is, I have a feat. I say these things a lot. Actually,
You are really stretching this whole concept if you're going to try and allow yourself to heal with an ally after you already treated them as enemies for attacking, if you want to stack even more things onto this, but I'm willing to hear it.
okay. I mean, if you think it's super fetched, that's fine. From the talent I picked with my other feat, it has the key power called Perfect Breath. Once per day, when you're healing using a recovery, you can spend 1 point of key to heal using a second recovery as well. The second recovery is free.
Sure.
All
Go
right.
for it. Use all of the Victor per day things.
Earn the
Got
key
it.
So Aurelia will flee spray acid like up at some random druids, getting them to heal, and then she'll take the tiniest moments to heal using 2 recoveries.
You are still confused until the end of Exilia's next turn.
Alright, okay. Getting 73 hit points back, putting me at 82. Oof. Still staggered, but
And
I'm
you're
not
at
dead.
3 out of 5 key points.
Yes. Yes.
Power of the Moxie Gem.
Just don't have this centaur look at you. You'll be fine. I should actually.
Alright.
Fucking
I'm almost out of things I can exploit. It's fine.
Aranas, you're up.
Oh, it's me. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Nope. Far from it. All right. I'm engaged, so I guess I'll attack first and foremost. Most.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Hmm.
It's a 19.
Well, you can use that to celebrate then, because whatever minor effect you might put on him doesn't take precedence over death.
I stab him and kill him, and then like with the tooth, lets out a psychic scream, causing a green dragon to fly down, like grab his corpse, and just fly away with it. Like he's not entirely dead, but it just screams as it like flies away to eat him.
I like
There's
it.
a remote location. As it feels its like icon close by, feasting on the blood of these creatures.
Neuraxis takes a free action to pinch the bridge of his nose with one of his massive hands.
All right. Okay, I got a 1 command point. That's important because that brings me to 4, which is the holy number.
Well, you still have the fucking extra 6.
Yeah, and they're pretty easy to use here, but I have them for maybe another battle. I will, however, use my quick action to heal myself because.
Touch your body.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that would be it.
Okay. That Centaur Ranger is definitely dead. Geráck, you are dazed, but there is no longer anyone available to intercept you.
Yep, Geráck will also touch his body a bit.
Okay.
For 62.
Okay.
I will add that later, but then he will, I guess, double move down.
Okay. You don't want to attempt the swan dive idea? I had, like, the environmental damage section open and everything.
No, not this time. Since he's dazed, it's not really that big.
Jump!
Alright.
He like, stumbles down in his dazed state down the stairs and...
Alright. Yeah,
Bumps
it's down
into
the
all of
rampway. Okay, you're no longer dazed since it's the end of your turn. Jasmine.
Well, Jasmine will, since it seems like the most relevant thing to do, she's going to fire at the Defiant.
Okay.
The first action.
He is the only enemy of particular relevance for you folks, so yeah, it makes sense. That does not hit the Defiant.
I did not think it would hit the Defiant.
Does it trigger a thing for you, or do you need a reroll?
That is an odd, so I can't do anything with it.
Oh, I can, though. Wait, that's the wrong one.
You can rally!
That's the one I meant.
Reroll!
Get back
Very
up!
well.
I mean, do that again!
33 does manage to hit Neuraxius.
That is an 18, which does that,
Okay.
as I will take my second shot, I suppose.
That
And-
does not hit.
You know, still not bad.
Yes, that's plus your miss.
That's a decent use of that action. Don't need to do that for now.
The arrows do go into his skin, but they only go in a few inches before he mercilessly chops them off his body. Just whoosh. He was hurt by them, but not much.
Even the 18 plus. Ooh. But I don't think I have anything I can use there, and none of those are ready to trigger. We'll look out for more possible wasps or hornets going after.
Okay.
For the turn.
Centaur Ranger still dead. Exilia. Aurelia moved to nearby. Exilia will leap down the stairs after Aurelia, sensing that maybe Aurelia is now the one who's afraid and fleeing, spewing acid into the air. The confusion's getting to her. Raw. She'll move to engage and have her 2 attacks, claws, and bite. First attack is against mental defense. That's a 24.
I did mean to move 2 move actions away, but I guess I didn't.
You
so
only
that's fine.
said not 1, so...
Okay. I wanted to move 2. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 24 versus mental defense. We'll handle the Rend Mind attack after the second claw and bite,
Can we not?
which is a 29 versus mental defense.
That hits as well.
Okay. And then a Rend Mind attack is
That-
another 30 points of damage. She won't get a second one. That's a total of 80 points of damage.
Yep, that puts me at 2 hit points. And confused.
Alright. Exilia once again, through the power of Rending Mind, getting lucky enough to roll a 20 again, blasts through Aurelia's mind, filling her with more horrid visages of the tiger smoking her water pipe. She, of course, is confused. Neuraxius the Defiant will defiantly stare at Geráck and Aranas again, as if daring him to try and come get some.
Yeah,
This will be
he will.
against Geráck. That will be 21 versus physical defense, which is a miss against Geráck.
Indeed.
This will be against Aranas up there in the plateau. 28 versus physical defense.
My health.
And
Yep,
then
yep.
Neuraxius will move around the pillars
Oh, you fucking asshole.
to here.
Motherfucker.
Basically, peek around and, make a gesture with, one of his leathery hands in a come hither motion at Geráck.
Fucking. Geráck is so pissed at me. Arrgh. This is racist, man.
The champion is dead. Aurelia's escalation die definitely goes to 5, and the group escalation die goes to 3. Aurelia.
Alright, do I have to do a campaign loss at the start of my turn or at the end of my turn?
You can take it at any point during your turn. It has been
All right.
clarified that, when you folks tried to down Dwohiram before deciding to take the campaign loss.
How far away is she at this point? How... Close.
150-ish meters?
So, beyond far away, 3 move actions?
She's beyond far away, but she's definitely not within 3 move actions.
Okay.
You'd have to spend...
If she could get far away, I could, like, super heal her. But...
Especially with all of the stairwells now being full of people fighting, you'd be lucky if it'd be 10, 12 move actions.
What if I could fly?
That's way more than I can.
Might reduce it to, like, 7 or 8.
No, that's too far. Alright, if Aurelia is going to give up on the fight here, then she will at least do one last attack against Auxilia, which has to be another opening attack, because I never get... Actually, am I still confused?
Confused.
You are still confused. Yes.
Well, fuck that. Yeah, Aurelia's just going to book it here.
Okay. Why don't you give us a narrative description, then, of how Aurelia manages to do this? Get away from a entity she has thoroughly provoked and is, like, starting to, like, chase after Aurelia.